Hello vinyl community, hello YouTube. This is my second video in response to the post by Vinyl Potato. Here are some singles I still have and the most important ones. So I start off with the vinyl singles. It's like going back memory lane, like you say. It's a lot of old stuff, but I still like it. The first one is Jodassin, Les Champs-Élysées. Let me show it to you. On the other side it's Le Chemin de Papa. I still keep it because it belonged to my parents and I still love the music. It's childhood memories, like they say. Another one is by Ju Dolce, Shut Up Your Face. One of the gold singles ever made, I think. And then we go to the hard rock or metal era. It's Europe with Carrie. On the B side is Love Chaser. Bought it for, I don't think, €1 or €2 or something like that. It's nice to have. A lot of Europe right now. It's Open Your Heart, one of their better ballads, and on the other side is Just the Beginning. One of the greatest hits, I think, is Superstitious. And on the other side it's Lights and Shadows. Then a bit Beatles, it's George Harrison with Got My Mind Set on You. I bought this one because in the time it came out I liked the song very much and it was a very cool video clip also. Then another bit of Beatles, it's Paul McCartney, Once Upon a Long Ago. I love the album it's on, but I still have to find it. I lent it a lot in the library when I was younger and I listened to it a lot, so it's a nice one. Another one, it's a bit weird, but I found it a cool one. It's Paul McCartney and the frog chorus from the movie. But We All Stand Together on it, and on B-side it's a humming version, also nice to hear. Then Phil Collins, Something Happened on the Way to Heaven. Bought it because I found it a cool song and also a very cool cover. Another one is Damien Rice with 9 Crimes. I love the song very much, like I think a lot of people do. I bought it because it was a limited edition with a poster and it's on clear vinyl, which is also nice. Then one by Status Quo, Rain. Bought this one because I first heard the cover version of Halloween of it and I didn't know it was by Status Quo, so I also like the original version and I also like the cover. Then also 2 old ones. It's Sorry Suzanne by the Hollies. Also listened this to a lot when I was younger or a small kid. Now I'm a bit bigger. Still keep it. And another one, it's Obladi Oblada by the Marmalade. Also a great tune from the early years. It's 1969, so it's very cool. Now over to the CD ones. I'll start off with After Forever. It was the first band with Floriansen on it, now with Nightwish, which I found very good. I love Tarja with Nightwish, Annette not that much, and with Floor they have a great singer again, and I think it's better for the band also. So this is Energize Me. Bought this one on sale also. It's cool to have it and I found it a very cool song and also a cool video clip. Then, surprise surprise, Gamma Ray. It's the Silent Miracle single. This was never released, I think, on an album, just a side single to it, with 3 other songs with Farewell, The Silence and The Wild in Dreamland, which is my favorite song, by the way. Another Gamma Ray album, or single, I have to say, it's Heaven or Hell. I like the artwork very much from that era, with drawings from Hervé Mongeau. Now they are a bit less on the artwork, I think. It's the Fang faces, like with Iron Maiden and Eddie and so on. And it's also signed by the band, if you can see it. Another one, a bit a tribute to Stevie Lee. It's God's Heart. It's with the Lift You Up song, and I think also a Spanish version of that song. A shame he died, because Stevie Lee was one of the best hard rock vocalists to me, and the new one I don't find that any good. Then another one of my favorite bands, it's Halloween. It's the singles box. I have a few singles on it separately, but I bought this one because they're all in it, and all with the artwork on a sleeve and a nice booklet with an explanation when they came out and so on. This one is the Halloween EP or single, like you call it, with Starlight, Murderer, Warrior, Victim of Fate and Cry Freedom. The Halloween EP itself. It's with Ride the Sky, Judas and Guardians. Then the Future World. Nice artwork on the back, some live shots from the band in the early days. One of my favorites, and also the cult song by Halloween, is Dr. Steen. Love the artwork. Another great one is I Want Out. Covered a lot of time by different bands. Now a bit a less known one. It's Kids of the Century. I also love the work from that era, from Halloween, because they went more of a pop style of music, a different way, more progressive, I think, and a lot of fans left them out, so I still supported them in that era. Another one is Number One. So that's for the singles box that came out. It's from 1985 till 1992, the singles. Another single by Halloween, and a song I like a lot, is Power. There we have We Burn and the Status Quo cover, Rain on It. So that's why I bought the vinyl of Status Quo also. Another cool one and a cool artwork is Hey Lord, with Perfect Gentleman on the bootleg version, and Moshi Moshi as a live track. Also a cool cover and a good song I find from the later Halloween era is Mrs. God. It's a nice artwork and booklet. One you have to have, and the cult song from any age, I think. It's Iron Maiden, The Number of the Beast. It was re-released on single and with some live versions of it, and also an enhanced part with video. Maybe now, maybe not so known. It's Iron Savior Coming Home. This is a side project of Kai Hansen and Pete Silk. Iron Savior still exists, but without Kai Hansen and a couple of other band members now. This features Forces of Rage, the single version which was on the album, a live version of Atlantis Falling, and The Rage, which is a cover of Judas Priest. The another cool one that was released on single is Enlighten Me by Masterplan. I also liked their work with Jorlanda on vocals and Roland Grapov, of course. They have a new album and I have to listen to it. Then Nightwish, Sleeping Sun. It's 4 ballads that were released with Walking in the Air, Swan Heart and Angels Fall First. Cool versions of the songs and a ballad version. And it says 4 ballads of the eclipse. So I think it was released in 2000 or something when there was an eclipse seeing on Earth. Then Queen, No One But You. It also features Princess of the Universe, We Will Rock You and Gimme the Prize, which I think is a remix from the Highlander movies. And then a single by Stratovarius, it's SOS. It's from the album Destiny, I think, yeah. I always liked Stratovarius, then they had a lesser period, and now I think they're back with the newer albums, back to the old sound. It also features Blackout, a cover of the Scorpions, of course, No Turning Back, and the ballad Years Go By. So that was it for my vinyl singles. I think it's enough. This is the most important one in my collection. If you like the video, like it. If you have comments, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, goodbye, have a nice day.